Aaron Rodgers weighing in on Jordan Love, the draft pick that the Packers made in the first round to potentially be the replacement of Aaron Rodgers. And he was asked directly about whether he believes that the situation is going to be similar to what happened when he came in after Brett Favre, where he had to cool his heels for a couple of years and wait for Brett Favre to move on before he could start. And Aaron Rodgers said he didn't think the similarities were going to be the same, that he expected the Packers were essentially letting it be known that they were moving on from him. And look, the day after the draft, I came on this program and I said, I think Aaron Rodgers only got 1 year left in Green Bay. I think that's the trend line. If you go look at first-round quarterbacks, we don't sit them on the bench for years and wait for them to come in and play anymore. A year is a very long time. Patrick Mahomes obviously set for an entire year behind Alex Smith. I think there's a good chance that the Packers will have Jordan Love sit for an entire year behind Aaron Rodgers, and then there will be drama, which won't be very long from now, and teams will be talking about where Aaron Rodgers might end up. And a part of me thinks, oh my God, could he end up in New England? Could Bill Belichick, this be part of his evil genius scheme to get several more years out of Aaron Rodgers in the New England Patriot uniform? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of interest. But here is Aaron Rodgers being asked that question by Kyle Brandt of the NFL Network. First time I have heard Aaron Rodgers address this situation.
At some point, there's like a ridiculous decision that has to be made, because if you're just you and you can stay healthy, the team has to either choose about, we're going to move on from Aaron Rodgers, which sounds nuts, or we're just not going to play our first round draft pick. How does this end?
I think probably the former. I think that's probably what happens. Based on just the circumstances around everything. You look at just look at the facts. They traded up, they drafted him. I would say they like him, they want to play him. Now I think quarterbacks are playing earlier. It gives some latitude for young coaches and GMs to play their guys. And I get it. I really do. Like I don't harbor any ill will about it. Like, was I bummed out? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't be?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted to play my entire career in Green Bay. I love the city. I grew up there. Really, got there. I was 21. I'm 36 now. A lot changes during that time. But look, I get it. I see it completely clearly, and I'm not bitter about it. It just kind of is what it is.
Okay, I don't know if we have this cut. I'm going to ask maybe for another one here. But first, Aaron Rodgers, when the draft occurred, when Jordan Love was announced, he said he got texted quarterback. And what did he do? Here's Aaron Rodgers talking about his reaction.
I was definitely a little perked up a little bit. And then I got a text, because everything's so delayed. I got a text from my agent, marketing agent who I love, and he said he just texted quarterback. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. So I love scotch, but I've been drinking sipping tequila lately as well.
Right.
And once I got that text, I went to the pantry. I poured myself, about 4 fingers. And I knew it was going to be one of those nights where the people are going to start calling, and there's going to be, hey, everything fine? You okay? I'm like, yeah, fine. Like, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't elated by the pick.
So that's Aaron Rodgers talking about the Jordan Love pick. Now, I don't know, do we have in the system at all, Danny G, him saying that he thought that they were going to go wide receiver, and so he was sitting around watching at his house, kind of excited about the idea that they might go get, there's a run on wide receivers, he said, in the 20s, and that's what he was hoping they were going to do. But I'm not sure if we have that audio, but Aaron Rodgers also said that. So this sets up for a pretty intriguing and dramatic situation for the Packers and for Aaron Rodgers. And he basically hinted at the GM and certainly Matt LaFleur, the young head coach. Look, the Packers went 13-3 last year. And I know they got whipped twice pretty soundly by the 49ers, but they were in the NFC Championship game. They were 1 game away from the Super Bowl. And if I am Aaron Rodgers and I am watching that outcome, I want them to go get me a weapon or weapons in order to make it a lot easier potentially for me to get over that mountain and get back to a Super Bowl for a second time. And as good as Aaron Rodgers has been, right now he and Brett Favre only both have one Super Bowl to their names. Now, it's hard to get to the Super Bowl. It's super hard to get there. It's super hard to win one. That's why the Patrick Mahomes debate is so fascinating, because he's very young. He's already got his first Super Bowl. I think he'll win 2 or 3 before all is said and done. But winning 3 Super Bowls is a big deal. We've kind of gotten jaded, I think, by looking at how successful Tom Brady has been in getting to 9 Super Bowls. Like, the idea that you win 3 Super Bowls is an incredible career. Peyton Manning won 2. John Elway won 2. There are a lot of incredible players out there that never won 1, and there are a lot of incredible players that have won 1. So if I'm Aaron Rodgers, that jump between 1 Super Bowl and 2 Super Bowls for your all-time rank as a quarterback is pretty seismic. So I want the team to go out there and to make a move in order to get me closer to being able to achieve that 2nd Super Bowl. And when they go ahead and draft your replacement, I understand that LaFleur and the Packers Brain Trust may love Jordan Love, and it might be the right choice to bring him in. But Rodgers is still only 36, and he had a pretty impressive season in the first year of the Matt LaFleur offense. To me, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, the minute that pick happens, I say, okay, I've got 1 year left in Green Bay. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the absolute best that I can to win a championship for my team. But man, I am moving on after that. I want to be traded. I want to be released. I want to figure out a way to end up on a team that values me to finish my career. And that stinks, because obviously the number of guys who can stay with one team for their entire careers is relatively low. But I think we're headed towards a Tom Brady-like situation for Aaron Rodgers, where Brady had the opportunity finally to get away from Bill Belichick. He seems re-energized to play down in Tampa. I don't think it's a coincidence that 6 different New England Patriot players have chosen not to play this season. I think that's because they recognize they're nowhere near as good as they were as with Tom Brady. And that might even be part of Bill Belichick's evil genius plan. He gets to bring in Cam Newton to cost him absolutely nothing and see whether Cam Newton has any gas left in the tank. And if he doesn't, then Bill Belichick gets to go out and maybe he makes a move to bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers. And if I'm Aaron Rodgers, would there be an interest in going to play for the greatest coach in the history of the NFL and trying to find a way to get another Super Bowl? Yeah, there would be a tremendous amount of interest. And so we'll see what ends up happening. And much like Brady went from the AFC to the NFC, maybe Aaron Rodgers is curious about going from the NFC to the AFC. We already know that Aaron Rodgers can play incredibly well in bad weather. So going to a place like New England could make a lot of sense. I just feel like the wheels are in motion for some intriguing moves coming out of Green Bay.